What's going on, everybody? LegnaK here for another episode of Locking Down the Ladder. As always, new season, we start off with a brand new score. If you guys want to see that score the same as always, I have it saved, so let me know what you guys think in the description down below. Or comments down below. I am so sorry. It's 4 in the morning, and I'm a little salty, and I'll explain why. Okay, so I had a perfect set of 3 with this team. And my mic was muted, and I decided to do the one thing I shouldn't have done and erased all my replays afterwards because there was that huge patch that just happened and there's no proof. So, and it makes me sad because I decided to sit there and be like, you know what? We're starting fresh. We're starting 100% fresh. I should have saved this to prove it to you guys, but again, 4 in the morning, I am a moron. I reset the score, so we're back at 1500, and I didn't even bother putting it at 3-0 on the score because it's like nobody has any proof that I did it. For all I know, for anybody knows, I could have went 0-3. I could have went 0-6 with this team, but since there's no proof, thanks to the 1.2 patch that just happened, you know, got rid of the Pokepelago training and all that other, you know, quote-unquote good stuff, we had to start over again. And, makes me so sad, because I saved all those battle videos so I could watch them at a later point, stuff like that, kind of wanted to do a highlight reel, but this patch, they made it where you cannot look at older videos, and it made me a very sad person. Alright, so let's get into the team. Let's talk about the new team. As you guys can see, the #1 Mon on the top of the list is probably one of the most unorthodox things you've ever seen, and that is Poliwag. Alright, so Poliwag started off kind of as a joke. I was told, you know, there's only a certain amount of Mons, you know, you can't use this Mon, this Mon, this Mon, especially in this, you know, combination. So I told the people, you know, I will make any Pokemon work. And here we go. We have a Poliwag. Being the case, guys, Poliwag is actually a lot better than, you know, I initially thought it was going to be. It's actually the fastest Pokemon in the rain. With a 90 base speed, meaning as the fastest Pokemon in the game. The only thing that actually outspeeds it without items is Electric Terrain boosted Alolan Raichu, which, if you ask me, is a very small amount of Pokemon that can outspeed this. It actually OHKOs Tapu Koko, it actually OHKOs Kartana, then again, who doesn't OHKO Kartana? It can kill any ground type, any rock type, when it's in the rain, of course. It pretty much destroys Arcanine no matter what. And we also have Haze, which is really good for stopping, you know, belly lags. It's really good for stopping, you know, EV evolution teams, given that Poliwag is so much faster. We kind of have to sit there and we double into, you know, its ally Pokemon first or whatever, and then we let it EV boost, and then we just sit there and we haze, because we're still faster than the EV after it hazes. So pretty much it's boosting into another Pokemon for nothing. So Poliwag is actually a lot better than I had initially thought. We're actually running Waterium Seed to make sure we get those kills, as we mentioned beforehand, because it's only got 101 special attack. It's not exactly, you know, the hardest hitting Pokemon in the game, and that's at modest and 252 special attack. It is just a little baby. Next up we have is Pelipper, and this Pelipper's a little bit on the different side since we needed the Focus Sash on Kartana. This is actually a Choice Scarf Pelipper with U-Turn, Scald, Hurricane, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam mainly to take out Garchomp, you know, Salamence, all these other, you know, pretty big threats, pretty significant threats, and it outspeeds pretty much anything, which does lead us to a small disadvantage that its weather will be set up first, meaning that Pokemon such as Ninetales gets in, you know, it can take care of it and stuff like that. It becomes a huge threat. It's actually Timid Nature with 252 speed, 252 special attack. That way, you know, it just gets that speed. It actually doesn't even outspeed Tapu Koko, which is unfortunate. It's in that very awkward speed tier. Moving on next to Kartana. Kartana, it's the average run-of-the-mill, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, Smart Strike, Protect, 252 attack, 252 speed, Jolly Nature, you know. It's literally just your average run-of-the-mill Kartana. There's nothing special about it except for the fact that I got super lucky when I, got this thing, and it was perfect attack, perfect defense, perfect speed, perfect HP. Its specials were horrible. So pretty much, yeah, it gets sneezed on, it dies. Next up is a returning Pokemon is Pheromosa. She's actually carrying the Phytinium Z as well, so we are running dual Z moves, I guess at the cost of no Tapus, which really doesn't matter. High Jump Kick, Ice Beam, Poison Jab, Protect, 252 attack. I don't remember the exact spread. I will give you guys the exact spreads if you guys want to see them, maybe in the next episode. Let me know what you guys think. I'll also have a QR code if this does well a second time. We will see. We will see. Only time will tell. But next up is Aerodactyl. Cryptoman is running its hidden ability, which is Unnerve, which makes it impossible for Pokemon to consume berries, which is really good for Pokemon such as Snorlax, Muck, those Pinchberry, Arcanines, other huge threats like that tend to carry the berries. So it's really good. It's actually carrying the kind of typical set of Sky Drop, Rock Slide, Tailwind, Protect, but instead of running, something crazy like Bright Powder like we typically do with Whimsicott, we're actually carrying Quick Claw. That way it's still a possible threat in Trick Room and everything. It allows us to go grab stuff, makes us, high priority without breaking that priority bracket, and allows us to completely destroy Tapu Lele, completely destroy Lele Blim teams if we get it up right. And last but not least, we're moving on to the last Mon, but certainly not the least Mon, and I should have clarified that. I'm sorry. It's 4:30 in the morning now. We've been talking for almost 10 minutes. We're talking about Twice Dead, the Alolan Marowak. He actually does really, really good, and now he's back. He's electric rod support for Pelipper, Aerodactyl, half my team is weak to electricity, so it's only more than beneficial to have, something that I know can still punch holes even in the rain with that heavy Shadow Bone. It destroys psychic types, Pokemon such as Metagross doesn't stand a chance. Even Lele, if we're outspeeding Lele, Drifblim, if we somehow outspeed Drifblim, it does damage. Flare Blitz still does a significant amount of damage to a Celesteela in the rain. So it's more or less, guaranteed that he was going to come back, especially with a team as unorthodox and strange as this one. Alright guys, so let's move on. Let's start getting into the battles. As you guys can see, our team isn't even fully level 100. I just decided to say, let's go for it. And also guys, I want to give a little announcement real quick. This is the same team we're going to be using in the May International Championships, guys. I know, people are probably like, well, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why don't you have a more serious team? I'll tell you exactly why I don't have a serious team. Because you're not supposed to be serious with these things. You're supposed to have fun. Pokemon's all about fun. Yeah, I know some people want to actually do some things and stuff like that, but here we go. Alright, so here's actually a really interesting team that we have right now. We got Politoed, we got Salamence, we got Metagross, we got Tapu Bulu, we got Mimikyu, and we got Muck. I couldn't remember what that one in the bottom left corner was. Alright, so this is a fast team / trick room team, which makes me really cautious to be leading a Pelipper Poliwag team, as I like to affectionately call it, the Pelliwag team. Definitely something I've been calling it lately. But I do see some merits with leading Pelipper and Kartana instead. And the reason for that is because Kartana hits the Politoed, Kartana hits the Bulu, Kartana hits the Mimikyu, and Pelipper hits the Salamence, hits the Metagross, and hits the Muck pretty hard. So it's pretty much a solid lead right there, and plus we could double into anything if in the case, like Mimikyu, we could just sit there, we could Hurricane it, Scald it, whatever, Ice Beam it, and then we could just Smart Strike into it. So meaning, it's going to do some significant damage. Alright, so, I don't really see a use for our poor baby Poliwag into this, so we're going to go for Pheromosa, and we are actually going to go into Marowak. And, All we can do is just hope that we had a good lead. You know, hopefully that they don't like completely destroy us and whatnot. I'm a little nervous, guys. I know we did good the first time around, but all it takes is one bad slip up and we just go into a very, very sad position. Alright, so Metagross and Muck, not the most appealing of leads that I want to go against, but I think we can handle this, guys. I'm going to go for a big Scald onto the Muck, and I'm going to Smart Strike into the Muck. Try and double into it. Just try and kill this Muck, because Muck is the biggest threat on the team. And I could possibly see it switching into Mimikyu, but it actually doesn't. We might actually activate its Pinch Berry with this. Oh, that is so bulky. Is that going to kill? It is not going to kill. It's not going to be enough, which is very, very unfortunate. But I still have faith in this team. We're going to go for a big... we're going to get hit by a big Zen Hitboat, which might kill Pelipper. Oh, it does not. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we lost our Focus Sash, which, you know, that is fine with us. We're going to go for a big Scald into the Metagross. And we're going to Smart Strike the Muck. We got to get rid of that Muck. Because the moment we get rid of Muck, the moment we can bring in Twice Dead. Especially for the Metagross. Alright, so that's a Shadow Sneak just going to wipe out our poor Pelipper. Rest in peace. That crit totally counted. The crit was totally, you know, something that cost us the game right there. Alright, that should kill... Oh my gosh, why did it hit less? Oh, be gone. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, so we're going Marowak. And the reason we're going Marowak here is because we're going to try and Shadow... actually, no, I have a feeling that might... I have a feeling the Muck is going to go for a Shadow Sneak. And I kind of want to take out the Muck. I want to get rid of the Muck because the Muck is a big problem. And I have a feeling the Metagross is going to probably protect... it's probably going to protect itself from a Shadow Bone. So let's Shadow Bone the Muck, and we're going to go for a big Detect here. Hopefully this plays out. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that is a choice band Metagross here, so we're going to just Shadow Bone it, and we're going to try and go for a second... no, that's too risky. That is way too risky. We need to try and take out some of these things. We need to start picking up KOs here. He's actually just going to switch into Mimikyu, which should be a very good case for us because we break its what do you call it? We break its disguise. And a Shadow Bone should kill. Yeah, that's gonna kill, which is terrific. We get the Metagross out of there. Obviously a choice band Metagross, because if I were them, I would have more than protected, but to each their own. Alright, so Politoed, probably a Scarf Politoed, which I am not a fan of, and I'm probably expecting a Shadow Sneak here. We don't have much of a choice to go on with this, though. Yeah, that's a Shadow Sneak. Aw, man. I think we've actually lost this one, because Politoed is a significant threat to us, but... Yep, Scarf. Scarf. Know it. Know it. Love it. Love it! Love it all! Nope. Oh, no. No, no, no. Not like this. Not like this. Please, not like this. Alright, so yeah, we've lost this one, guys. Unfortunately, it makes me very, very sad. Part of me says that we should have just protected the Kartana, but there wasn't much we could do about that in that case. I'm just going to go for a Z all-out pummeling into the Politoed. Because, as I said, there isn't anything we can do about this. And that does so much damage. That does so much damage. Alright. That sucks. There wasn't anything we could do about that. This dude has a lot of priority. And makes me kind of wish that we had Lele, but Lele would probably not fit in our team anywhere. I can't really think of a place where Lele would fit, but we at least got 2 of his Mons. That's fine. That's fine. As I said, guys, this isn't the most orthodox of teams, but we're just about to face 2 Shadow Sneaks in a row. Oh, this is nasty. This is going to be nasty. We're not surviving this. I think that can go without saying, guys, because that's 2 Shadow Sneaks back-to-back right here. Because there's that Shadow Sneak if we somehow survive. And there's that Shadow Sneak. So we called that very well. We already took that L. That's a good game. That's a lot of priority, though. That is a lot of priority. Ugh. I felt bad for using 1 priority mon. Oh well, that happened, guys. We lost our first match, so technically we are 0-1. And I hate saying technically we're 0-1 because I really wish I had the first set of matches. It makes me sad. But hey, you know what? Would you like to save the battle of this video? Whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's too late. It's too late in the night. Too early in the morning, too late at night. It's that awkward section. Alright. You can check the results on the Pokemon Global Link website too. Do you want to continue battling? This makes me sad, guys. This makes me really sad. Sorry for that random, like, laughing cough. That was, really weird. I'm just trying to think. I think I may have lost that match because I didn't bring Poliwag. Not that it really mattered. I don't think Poliwag could have, hit them too hard anyways. So, that sucks. We're just waiting for our match now. Waiting for an opponent. Hopefully we get one real soon. And hopefully we don't get that opposing challenger could not be found kind of deal, because I hate when that happens. There he is. 1369. Oh my goodness. I feel really bad for this dude. Alright, so this is a very interesting team. I'm not 100% sure on how we're going to go about this said team. I kind of want to lead Aerodactyl and Pelipper. And the reason for that is I really want him to be worried about who's being led with what. Actually, I want to lead Poliwag. I'm going to lead Poliwag, guys. That way you guys can see Poliwag in all its glory. Hopefully he doesn't lead Ninetales. If he leads Ninetales, I'm going to be a very, very sad individual. We're going to have Pheromosa because of the Ice-type coverage. It hits a couple of those hard, and it hits the Alolan Persian very hard. And I think we're just going to go for Kartana for the other coverage. So that being the case, I'm ready to roll. Wow. I'm a little sad that we lost that match, because this team works. And whenever I go to use it on Battle Spot, it just sits there and it's like, nope. No, sir. Well, at least when, you know, I'm 100% certain that my mic's not muted, that is. Alright! How's he gonna lead this? Please don't lead, please don't lead Ninetales. Please don't lead Ninetales. I will be a very sad panda if you do. Persian and Garchomp! Okay, this is only a mild problem. Because, Rock Slide doesn't kill. Rock Slide does not kill Poliwag. And I think what we're forced to do here, guys, is go for a big Waterium Z onto the Persian. However, I'm expecting a fake out onto the Pelipper. That way, it can't get that big, can't get that damage off. So we're just actually going to double into the Garchomp, just in case. Just in case. He doesn't. So there's probably a parting shot coming in here. But look at that damage. Look at that damage that this little Poliwag is doing. All right, I'm hoping that Coco comes in. He actually just insults the Poliwag. Why would you do that? Like, it's just a baby. Why would you hurt a baby like that? That's just mean. Alright, so there's a Tapu Koko, and probably probably the Ninetales. Please, I'm begging, no Ninetales. Okay, Persian. It's fine with me. Alright, so here's a problem. We can no longer kill the Tapu Koko with what we have. So I'm hoping that we get a crit. That'd be nice. Come on, Poliwag. You've done us so good. You're doing us so good, buddy. You're gonna fake out a Poliwag, aren't you? No, okay. I was gonna say, you're just gonna fake out a Poliwag. That's not nice. I don't think this is gonna kill, guys. It does! It's a crit! It wasn't a crit! Oh my god, we did it! As you guys can see why I love this little guy. As you guys can see why I love this little Poliwag. As I said early, it can kill, it kills, and I love it. Alright, so chances are we're probably going to lose Poliwag here, but I'm just going to haze to possibly get our special attack back up. And we're going to, well, we are locked into the Ice Beam, so let's go for an Ice Beam on that Salamence. We're just going to outspeed it and everything. We're just going to tear it apart. The Persian goes for Protect, which is fine. We just reset our, stats that are dropped. And I don't think that kills. Nope, just shy. Salamence is actually incredibly bulky, which is really interesting to say, I have to be honest. Because I never would have thought that Salamence was that bulky. But hey, I think we've got this one in the bag, guys. We use Poliwag, and we get the win! See? Poliwag's good. Oh my goodness. See, guys, you just gotta believe in the Poliwag. Would you like to save that battle video? Absolutely. Oh my goodness. One of the most unorthodox Pokemon that I've ever thought I'd have to use. Or I wouldn't have to use, but I'd ever want to use. And here it is, just showing you guys that it's capable of 4-0ing entire, well, not entire teams, but 4-0ing teams. I like it. It makes me happy. I love my Poliwag. My Poliwag is my buddy. Alright, Simeon from Belgium, and I didn't get that last bit. Alright, so he's using a QR team, which is the AFK core. He's got the AFK core, but he's also running Mimilax and Persian, which is quite a terrifying thought, because I don't think there is much we can do to a Mimilax team with like a fake out support. That's honestly very terrifying, guys. All right, so I'm actually going to lead Aerodactyl Kartana, and I want to have Pheromosa in the back, and I want to have Pelipper. The reason I want Pelipper in the back is solely for the fact being is we can shut down the Arcanine, we can use Hurricane, like, to do some massive damage, and as long as he doesn't bring Finny, we can confuse. Like, I really think that Pelipper is our best choice in this situation. But I think Aerodactyl Kartana lead is probably the key idea. I'm not bringing Marowak solely for the fact being is that there is a fair amount of resistances over on that side. We have Mimikyu, we have Persian, we have Finny, meaning that it is a very, very, very dangerous idea. It would be very risky to do, but it'd be interesting nonetheless if we did it. But there's the Mimilax set, which, you know, that's fine as long as it's not a choice, or not choice. Why do I keep saying choice scarf? I mean focus sash. That's what I mean. Alright, so we're going to unnerve them, so if he goes for a belly drum, we could actually just double in. But we're going to go for a rock slide here. We're going to go for a big rock slide here, and then a smart strike. And we can only hope that it is not a sash variant. Chances are that it is not a sash variant, solely for the fact being is we have seen the Kartana in his party. Unless, you know, that's a Scarf, a Fight EMZ, a Grass EMZ Kartana. Like, there are many possibilities. Alright, let's see how this goes. This actually genuinely bothers me. Okay, so here comes a potential Arcanine. Oh no. So Mimi's actually going to survive this. Mimi is going to survive this. Unless we get a big flinch here. Aerodactyl. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, things went from bad to worse real quick. Things went from 0 to 100 incredibly fast. That is not something I want to see. That's not something I want to see at all, guys. Oh, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch into Pelipper here to shut down that Arcanine's potential, you know, what do you call it? Wild Charge. Not Wild Charge, Flare Blitz into Kartana. Because I'm expecting a, like, attack into the Kartana to break its sash, and then a finisher from the Arcanine. Or vice versa. Oh my goodness. Alright, so Kartana, you come back. We are in a world of hurt right now, guys. Oh my god. This went from bad to worse real quick. There's a Flare Blitz that was going to connect into the Kartana. Pelipper going to take that very nicely because of the water typing and the rain. And a Shadow Claw to finish it off. Alright, so Pelipper should be able to handle this. Okay, so I gotta say, I really hope that the Quick Claw activates here. I really want to say the Quick Claw needs to activate here. And then we need to go for a huge Scald into the Mimikyu. Alright, come on. That's a Wild Charge. Aerodactyl holding it in like a champion. Oh my god, Aerodactyl, you absolute legend. I just wish you would have brought in that, really wish you would have brought in your Quick Claw. Really wish that the Quick Claw would have activated. That's a critical hit, I think. Nope, just single target. Alright, that's fine. Alright, there's a Snorlax. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we're bringing Kartana out. I think he's got two turns of Trick Room left. Yeah, 2 turns of Trick Room left, which, oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so we're going to, Sacred Sword here real quick onto the Snorlax. And hopefully the Quick Claw activates, we can get a Sky Drop onto the Mimikyu. If we can get a Quick Claw here. Please, Aerodactyl. No dice. You know, I kind of think that would have been more beneficial if we would have just protected, because this would have been much easier. Look at that damage, though. That damage is significant enough. That is a significant enough damage. We're going to protect with Pheromosa here, and part of me wants to just, you know, try and finish off that Snorlax, but that Mimikyu is also very, very, very problematic, guys. Oh, this is a big issue, guys. Oh my goodness. I just wish that didn't mess up turn 1. That turn 1 mess up was... That was beyond huge. Alright, that's going to kill Kartana. Kartana's out, because he's going to double into it. He actually doesn't double into it. That's even bigger. And the Trick Room's out. Okay, that makes everything so much easier. The Arcanine was killed, right? Okay. That's a Scarftana. That's a Scarftana, guys. Yep, that's a Scarftana. And that's game. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. There were definitely some points that we should have protected there. There was definitely some points that we should have protected there. Like, that turn. We should have protected our Kartana. But the only reason I didn't is because there was a potential that he was going to go into our own Pheromosa, so I don't think there was much of a choice that we had there. Okay. Okay. So as you guys can see, this team is not bulletproof in the slightest. That's a very angry fatty. Okay. Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the Poliwag team. It's probably going to come in for another episode, probably later on this week. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Saturday and stuff like that. Oh, that was a very unfortunate series of events that happened in that last match. Would you like to save that video? Absolutely. That's what we do. And we're gonna go 1 and 2. That makes me pretty unhappy, but you know what, guys? As you guys see, the team's not bulletproof. Rock Slide, I might as well at the points just go Stone Edge. Seems like Stone Edge hit way more often, even though we all know that that's not the case. But anyways, without further ado, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you guys enjoyed that, don't forget to leave a like down below. If you guys have not already, please consider subscribing because it helps me out very, very much. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys in the next Locking Down the Ladder.